Hello dear friends, my name is Alexander, Eco Greenhouse Company. Today we will tell you and show you how the installation of a greenhouse measuring 6 meters by 30 meters, under a double film, takes place. The video will be in the first person, from our installers who perform all the work on the installation and adjustment of the greenhouse. I hope you will like this video, because it contains a lot of useful tips and effective life hacks that give excellent results. This video will be useful for those who are only planning to build a greenhouse, or those who want to assemble it themselves. Like, subscribe to the channel, and all questions or wishes write in the comments. We level the area for the installation of the greenhouse. To mark the boundaries of the greenhouse, we use a water level. We have already set the diagonals of the greenhouse. Its size is 6 meters and 30 meters. In this place, the greenhouse will be as low as possible to the ground. The distance is 4 centimeters. And again, a common problem. This part of the greenhouse is raised up. The other part of the greenhouse is in the air. To fix the greenhouse, we need the bottom of the greenhouse to be in the middle of the post, so that we can fix the post with 3 bolts. To avoid all this, you need to level the ground to an ideal surface. To solve the problem of height difference, we used heavy equipment to level the height difference from different sides of the greenhouse. Installation of metal constructions. When installing the arches on the driven posts, the water level allows you to very accurately calculate the mounting points of the greenhouse. First, with the help of a cord, we beat off this square, then we make marks on the posts, drill a self-tapping screw and install the arched structure. Next comes 3 bolts. The longitudinal pipe is attached from the outside, which is connected to other parts of the pipe through self-tapping screws. The step between the arches is 2 meters. The installation and assembly of arched structures is completed. The posts are made of 40 mm pipe, the arch is made of 30 mm pipe. The next step is the installation of wind braces, 3 meters long. They are needed to resist strong winds and add strength to the structure as a whole. Next, we will install longitudinal reinforcements. We advise you to connect all the pipes into one line, and then lift them to the top of the greenhouse at once. At the top we have such holes, 1 in the center, 2 on the sides of the arch, 2 in the corners of the arch and 1 at the bottom of the greenhouse. It is on these holes that we will attach the longitudinal reinforcements. Then we will install side ventilation. Longitudinal reinforcements connect the greenhouse, which adds strength to the entire structure of the greenhouse. As you can see, without these reinforcements, the arch itself can wobble. Wind braces are installed at the beginning and end of the greenhouse, as well as in the middle. Tip: I advise you to first install the wind braces on the end of the greenhouse and immediately add longitudinal reinforcements. Due to this, we evenly set the first arch and already align the rest of the arches along it. A personal tip: if you order similar large-sized farm greenhouses, that is, more than 25 meters long, where equipment will work inside, do the following. This threshold, I highly recommend concreting it with cement, or adding earth, or making this threshold removable. Why is this needed? Because when equipment drives inside, it will definitely bend it and you will simply have to throw it away. Therefore, I recommend thinking about solving this issue right away. And the equipment will work in such a large greenhouse, because it is very difficult to process such a volume manually. If you plan to use large-sized equipment, I recommend ordering and installing a door 3 meters wide. They will significantly facilitate the use of large equipment inside the greenhouse. This is what the longitudinal reinforcements look like. With the help of bolts in these holes, we will fix them. We proceed to the installation of the first wind reinforcement. The most important thing is to set the first arch evenly and level, and then align the other arches from it. We turn on the time-lapse and proceed to the installation. As I said earlier, when you install wind reinforcements, also immediately make the first longitudinal reinforcements so that the geometry of the greenhouse is not lost. Another very important step during the installation of the greenhouse is the closing of all sharp corners. During the covering with film, there are a large number of such protruding and sharp elements on the metal structures. In order to hide them and in the future the film remains intact, we use ordinary office tape. When the film is installed, it will come into contact with these sharp places, so we make many layers with tape and isolate all sharp places. Preparing the film for installation. Another tip to facilitate the installation of the film on the greenhouse. The film from the factory is folded in a zigzag. In this form it is very inconvenient to mount it on the greenhouse. To make it more convenient, we completely unfold the film and fold it like pages in a book, for gores from each side. This method allows you to quickly and with less effort to perform the installation of the film on the greenhouse. Completed the installation of side ventilation. This is the mechanism for closing and opening the side ventilation. We have already turned on the supercharging and inflated the air between the layers of the film. Properly inflated film looks like a drum, strong and resilient. Here you can see the air supercharging system itself and the control unit for it. Visit our website teplitca.kiev.ua. Call us at the office at the numbers you see on the screen. Also subscribe to our Telegram channel. We have a lot of interesting, useful information there and exclusive discounts for subscribers. Like and subscribe. See you soon.